But what else can we unearth with this draft that Geek Fam brought to try to take away Game 2 away from BSB?
So as good as this Esmeralda pick is, and I still have, I will agree with the panel. I think this is such a game that Geek Fam can obviously win against BSB. Then again, you see how BSB is still confident taking the Angela, right? Because they feel that this Esmeralda, even when it is an Esmeralda, it will struggle. As what I will expect from BSB is that this Bruno will have a great game. And if he will be able to survive the Esmeralda, not minding its counter against the Angela, they can still win this. So all in all, I like the idea of Geek Fam PH on how they will approach this game versus BSB. I like that they are not really experimenting, but showing us something that's totally different. I like the idea again, and they might be able to win this. But as good as their lineup is, they can still lose badly against BSB. And that is going to be off of Jeraxnu taking off in this game. If this Bruno takes off, man, they cannot stop him.
And even if Jeraxnu doesn't take off too quickly, they still have Wilson there also to just make sure that they're still going to be in this game. We know how hard it is, how hard it can be to actually close out games against the Farsa because of the damage that Feathered Airstrike just drops in, along with the range, obviously. But I feel like Geek Fam still can. I'm really leaning towards Geek Fam taking the win here because
Yeah, I agree.
they have the Esmeralda there on Curtisi. Expert's going to be there on the Harith. And with my memories from Season 4, these are two heroes and the two players who can play them really, really well.
Yeah.
But as I'm talking about that now, BSB is going to be able to take a first lane turret. So if there could be anything that BSB can do to stop Geek Fam here, if it's not going to be Jeraxnu taking off, it's going to be how well they take the objectives and roam the map early in this game. And it seems like right now, slightly leaning towards favoring BSB. But look at that damage, as I just said, the Feathered Airstrike, sending out the members of Geek Fam PH. May going to be staying there in the backline trying to get a kill. They get a kill there on the Angela with a Conrad Inferno and that Tams. He's going to try to get another one, but he gets taken out by Wilson as well. So S-Mano trying to stop the recall there of Jo. It worked! Is it enough time for Wilson to come in and finish him off? No, it's not going to be enough damage. And BSB, what was looking like a Geek Fam engage turned to be a BSB victory.
So, could be an invade here from BSB. Actually able to take it. So now I will present to you two problems that Geek Fam PH drafts presents, right? That's why when I was thinking about the draft, I was thinking, okay, the panel wants to go for Geek Fam PH, but why do I feel like BSB is gonna win it nevertheless? There's some two things, right? So one is we were able to see how quick BSB can push and also defend. They have the Farsa, they have Angela, they have Grok very quick on the defense. What a godly steal from Curtisi. He will pay for his life, but at least he will get the goal for his team. Such a sacrifice. Okay, so Geek Fam PH cannot push turrets as fast as BSB can defend it. Do that make sense? I think I think that's the best way to describe it, because they will have to commit their Zaman Force or their the ultimate from Exort just to get pushes, and even then it is not the fastest because they don't have a marksman. And BSB's lineup, they can easily defend. You can see that when the top lane was pushed by BSB, it was really quick. They have Popol and Kuba, they have Jeraxnu. Geek Fam PH tried to go for a counter push but wasn't able to do so. Now, the second thing is Geek Fam PH, they can easily be famine. Imagine BSB taking one of the blue buffs. I mean, invading the blue buff or the purple buff of Geek Fam PH. There's literally nothing left for Geek Fam PH. There's not a hard engage or hard invade from Geek Fam PH that they can depend on. And this is why I feel that BSB is going to win it. Nevertheless, Geek Fam PH, they also have a good draft apart from that. Their team fight is really massive. And if they do find a head-on collision versus BSB, they can take this game.
Ooh, ejected onto S-Man, and he is able to use the wild charge to knock up the members of Geek Fam PH. Just when we thought Geek Fam might have been get the win there, BSB turning it around right in their face. It's going to be a double kill already for Jirasu. He has a bounty hunter. That's going to be more gold. Exort is on the run, and he gets chased down. That's going to be a triple kill from the Brazilian football superstar. That is Bruno. Jirasu 3-0-1. Good start right now, and little by little, it's starting to get away from the hands of Geek Fam PH. Because of what you just pointed out, BSB understands just how important the buff is for the lineup of Geek Fam PH. So every chance that you're getting to invade, every chance you're getting to steal, BSB is really jumping on it. And then so far, it's been working because it's been forcing Geek Fam PH into fights that, yes, come the late game, maybe they'll be able to win, but they're not completely primed to win the big team fights just yet. Well, they can, but it's still going to be really hard.
And even then, you have to take note of the Purify from Jiraxlo, which is really potent in this game. Imagine only having to use it against the Selena Arrow or perhaps the Falling Star Moon, but those two skills alone, they can be dodged. That's the thing with Falling Star Moon. You can see it coming from a mile away because Esmeralda needs to charge it. Now, perhaps the big game changer here is that you can look for the Jawhead. And with the ejector, that could be really fearsome. But even then, you also have Purify and you also have your tackle. So this is actually a game that Bruno will have. I mean, and surely in terms of a 5v5 clash, Angela will have trouble against the Esmeralda. But in the grand scheme of things, Angela will keep this Bruno alive in the middle. Look at the dive of BSB, and Angela supporting the Grok, able to keep him alive and punish the second one, as well as Gio might fall because of this wings by wings to escape the Jawhead. Now Exort gonna be receiving that flaming ball from Jiraxlu and will dig his own grave. Geek Fam PH, man, they are losing against BSB because of just prime. I don't know. It might be even like a draft issue. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's like the more this game plays out, the more you're starting to see the holes in PH's rotation. But that result actually just came from what we would call in the direct translation in English would be sour moves by CKTD. Yeah, you hit the arrow on Superman on that Grok, but okay, let's see what happened there. Superman was under turret. Okay, turret is barely took any damage. Okay, Wilson also is right there with a feathered airstrike. So CKTD thought this is the best time to go in for a finish on the Grok because I hit him with a missile arrow. No, bro, that just completely turned around for CKTD there, and Geek Fam paid for it big time. Turtle now on the side of BSB. JO going to be taking so much damage from that feathered airstrike. Wilson right now on that Farsa have been absolutely spicy for this game. Zam, of course, committed there by the Harris. Let's see if he'll be able to dance and dodge and dash enough and deal enough damage there to members of BSB. No, that is not going to be the case, but BSB have to watch their top lane turret now because Esmeralda, that is going to be Kurt Kesey pushing really well, opening up the map a bit for Geek Fam PH while BSB still applying the pressure on the buffs.
Oh man, it's really sad to see because we are able to witness Exort with his last game, possibly actually the final game with the Harith, with the signature Harith. They do shut down the Bruno this time. It's gonna be a good double kill, and then comes the 5v5 that we are waiting for Geek Fam PH. This is not an actual 5v5; it's more like a 3 versus 3, and we know that Geek Fam PH will really rise to the occasion. Man, I was really about to finish my sentence of how sad I am that we are gonna see Exort not with his signature hero to be unsuccessful, but as I say that, it was a beautiful synchro fission into Zaman Force into Pro Dash, I mean, combo.
He was just dancing around Farsa. Look at that. Like slide to the left.
Beautiful.
Slide to the right. Ooh. That is his classic Harith. Yeah, he was taken out there by Bruno, but that's what we want to see from Exort, especially on that Harith, and we got to see a small glimpse of it. Still got it. Geek Fam still in this game, but oh no, we're back in the action. And just as I said that, Gio gets wiped out there by the feather dash strike. There's going to be no more ultimate there by Farsa, but with how BSB is moving around the map, Geek Fam PH is gonna have a difficult time to try to turn things around again. And I feel like this has been the story of Geek Fam PH in this game for the entire season, where just when we thought Geek Fam was starting to find momentum, starting to find their footing, it's like they just slip. And it's sad to really see Geek Fam like this. I'm gonna be sharing your thought here after the respectable finish last season, to see them in this spot with just one season in the MPL and then 2 seasons, and then they're gonna be going back to qualifiers. It's painful to see BSB right now. They gotta kill their own the Harith. That's gonna be the Grub taking out the Harith. Bruno takes out the Lord. As Man and Shadow Cutie going after JO and CKTD. They can escape this, and they do. Curtizi forced to go back as well. BSB still have full control, but look at that. They are Geek Fam's doing something that we like to do when we play pubs right now. Look at that top push by the Toms. Just a little bit more breathing room, like still poking enough holes into the Balikbayan box to, so they can breathe and get back in this game.
You know what I don't like about that? Shider Kitty could just pop the ultimate and get back into the fight. Just defend top.
Yeah.
Now here is the pummeling onto Chio, able to flicker away. Fortunately for himself, Farsa tries to fender this dark game. Now it's gonna be the Selena actually taken out. The inhibitor as well. Now where is the Tams? Where is your farming here? Where's your most farmed hero on Geek Fan page? Is nowhere to be seen. Has to kill off Shader Cutie before he's able to get back to the fray, but it's already over. They take out the Esmeralda. They want to go for the Tams this time. X-Sword trying to win this with a signature hero, but it's not going to be enough. Gio is going to go down as well. This means that BSB will take home the base. Only May to survive, but it didn't matter as BSB will pummel down members of Geek Fan page.